Hey guys, welcome to the InvestorBet 2024 Super Bowl preview. My name is Reese, and I created this channel to share what bets I'm putting on across all US sports, including the NFL with the Super Bowl coming up, plus plays on NBA, NHL, and MLB. So keep an eye out for more videos like this on those sports with head-to-head bets, player prop bets, all that good stuff. And in this video, I'm going to give you my head-to-head pick for the Super Bowl and also a three-leg multi that I'm placing. So the game is obviously between the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm going to go through why I'm putting each one of these bets on and the keys of how I think each team is going to win. So firstly, this is Kansas City's fourth Super Bowl in the past 5 seasons. They've won 2 of their 3 so far. Back in 2020, they beat San Francisco. So this exact same matchup. They met in Miami this time around. They're meeting in Las Vegas. And they're playing this game indoor, which is a really important factor. And an interesting part about that, the total for this game is set at 47.5, which is slightly low for these two teams. They're both really top attacking sides and both capable of putting on plenty of points. San Francisco is ranked 3rd in the league, averaging 28.8 points a game. Kansas City's ranked 15th, averaging 21.8 points a game. But we know they're capable of putting on plenty of points when they want to. And they've kind of implemented slightly different tactics this year, which I'll get to in a second. In 2021, Tampa Bay beat Kansas City, and then last season, Kansas City beat Philadelphia. Interestingly enough, they put Kansas City up as underdogs again this season, which I think the reason for that is just from a statistical perspective, and a lot of time how the odds are set are based on team statistics, computer models, and all of that. Hence why I use so much data and statistics when I'm deciding which bets I want to put on and which plays are over the true odds. So from a statistical perspective, you would think the 49ers should be winning this game, but in these situations, experience counts for a hell of a lot, and Kansas City have that. And also Kansas City's run in playing Miami, Buffalo, and then last in the AFC Championship game, Baltimore, 3 really top teams that they've had to play through to get to this point. And compared to the 49ers playing against Green Bay and Detroit, both games where they only won by 3 points and could have easily lost both of those games. It's Brock Purdy's second season, biggest game of his career against the experience of Patrick Mahomes leading the Chiefs. For that reason, even though the 49ers, the statistics favor them, I think the Chiefs are going to win this game, hence why I'm playing them at the $2.10 odds. I think the key to this game, how each team can win, both of them have different ways they're going to win this game. And it's, at the end of the day, it's defense that wins these matches. And so for Kansas City to win this game, they have to stop the run. I don't think they're going to have any issue stopping the passing game. They're one of the better pass defense teams in the league, but they do struggle to stop the run. They don't give up that many touchdowns, but they do give up quite a lot of yards and quite a lot of yards per attempt. They're ranked 24th in the league. So they need to be able to stop Christian McCaffrey. And obviously, San Francisco play fullback as well, so that makes it even tougher to stop the run, and that's going to be the key for them. We've seen this season as well, especially in the second half, Kansas City are very hard to score against in the second half of the season. So late in the games, them being able to stop San Francisco scoring is what I think is going to really help them win this game. So, and we've also seen in the 49ers' first 2 playoff games, they've really struggled in the early stages. Teams have got out on leads on them and they've come back to win. Don't think they're going to be able to do that against the Chiefs. So the key for them is going to be able to start the game really well, and then going to be able, if they can stop the passing game of Kansas City, which their pass defense isn't really that great. They give up a lot of completions and a lot of pass attempts. Obviously, that's because teams are playing from behind against them. So can't fully read into that statistic too much, but they give up a high completion percent. But they are good at not giving up big plays. But against Kansas City, don't know if they're going to be fully able to stop that, especially indoors. So I think Kansas City have a better chance of stopping the run than San Francisco do at stopping the pass. And we know that Kansas City is going to be able to put up the points where, if San Francisco starts slow with the adjustments that the Chiefs have proven they've been able to make consistently in game, they should be too good. And I always pay a lot of attention to not just how teams' form have been going, but also the quality of the opposition they've been facing. And with the quality that Kansas City's had to play through to get to this point, I think that puts them in really good stead. So for those reasons, I'm going with the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl as the underdog. Patrick Mahomes also has a very, very good record when playing as an underdog. He's 3-0 this season. I think he has the best overall record of any quarterback all time, winning games when the team is an underdog. And then my other play, so the 3-leg multi that I'm going with for the Super Bowl. So you see the Chiefs play there. And then the same game multi, we're going with Kansas City Chiefs plus 7.5. So they can either win this game or lose by up to 7 points. So they could lose by 3, lose by 7, and that leg would still win. And then Christian McCaffrey, as I mentioned, the key with the 49ers is McCaffrey's running game. So him to get 50 plus yards, I think I'm highly confident in him achieving that point. I think their attack's going to be heavily reliant on him, and he's been able to get a lot of yards very consistently all season. I think in almost every game he's achieved over 90 yards. And then the third leg, Rashee Rice, the Chiefs wide receiver, to get 40 plus receiving yards. He's achieved this number in his last 10 straight games. And you can see here the number of targets is generally always the 6, 10 to 12 mark for the majority of games, especially in the later part of the season. So Mahomes has definitely been targeting him. And the reason why I'm also going with this is I think Kansas City's game plan is going to rely heavily on their wide receivers. We bring back up here the positional matchups. The 49ers are one of the best defenses here at stopping the tight ends getting receiving yards. So there's been plenty of talk about Travis Kelce, but obviously he plays tight end for the Chiefs, and the 49ers are very, very good at defending that position, which makes things tough. So the Chiefs' game plan is obviously going to have to find other alternatives to make yards through the air. And we know the majority of Kansas City's yardage is going to come from the passing game. So then we look to the wide receivers, and the 49ers aren't as great at stopping the wide receivers from gaining yards. You can see they're ranked lower in the league. And for that reason, of the 3 key wide receivers, Rashee Rice has been the target. It's still only his first season in the NFL, but he has been a major target. And I think, just with a few receptions, could achieve over this number. Probably need at least 4 receptions, but he's been able to consistently do that in almost every game this season. So those are the 3 legs for the same game multi. Obviously, you get money back if only 2 of the 3 legs win as well with a few different companies. So those are the 3 legs we're going with. But Kansas City to win the Super Bowl, and Chiefs plus 7.5, Rashee Rice 40 plus receiving yards, and McCaffrey 50 plus yards on the ground. The 2 bets that I'm going with. If you want more videos like this and more plays on the NFL for next season and NBA starting, I'll be posting videos for the NBA starting this week. NHL and MLB season isn't all that far away. Make sure you like this video, hit subscribe, and keep an eye out for more videos. I'll be posting every day moving forward. So talk to you guys soon, and good luck and enjoy the Super Bowl.